Hello everyone, today I will share a fascinating cross-cultural art story. How American master Andrew Wyeth deeply influenced a generation of Chinese realist painters. Our topic is Andrew Wyeth and contemporary Chinese realism. In the next times, we'll cover this. Our cultural question is how did Wyeth's art resonate with Chinese artists and how did they respond? We argue this was a process of cross-cultural translation, not simple copying. Chinese artists actively selected and transformed Wyeth's language. Our focus is on three representatives: Ai Xun, He Duoling, and Wang Yidong. As the theme goes, art is a bridge across borders. And this is a story of that bridge. To understand this dialogue, we must look back to the late 1970s. Before the reform and opening up, socialist realism dominated, emphasizing collective narratives over individual expression. When China opened its doors, Western art flooded in. Wyeth's focus on the individual psyche, combined with his poetic realism, deeply attracted Chinese artists seeking new forms of personal expression. So, what defines Wyeth's art? His style is highly realistic, renowned for its detail and texture. His core themes are loneliness, nostalgia, and the relationship between humanity and nature. His masterpieces, Christina's World, exemplifies this, depicting a disabled woman's struggle across a barren landscape. In essence, Wyeth painted the soul of American and the universal emotions of humanity. Now, let's look at action. Likewise, he explores loneliness and humanity's connection with nature. Aishan adopted Wyeth's visual horizon technique, but applied it to the unique geography of the Qinghai Tibet Plateau. Use cool, somber tones. He expresses the plateau's harshness and Westerners, creating an ethereal and powerful atmosphere, as seen in Distant Song. Comparing their horizons. Voices are soft and rhythmic, suggesting personal memory. Actions are also undulating but color and more concise, conveying the plateau's spirational height. The conclusion is color. Aishan innovated Wyeth's technique to serve his own themes. Next is He Duolin. He shares Wyeth's skill in creating poetic atmosphere and depicting inner walls. While learning from Wyeth's realism, He Duolin's work is more integrated with traditional Chinese literate, carrying a lyrical melancholy. His spring has awakened with a tranquil, poetic reflection and life. Comparing their figures, Wyeth highlights inner resilience through posture and environment. 何多林 emphasizes thought, expressions and as convening a scholarly melancholy and traditional Chinese artistic conception. 何多林 developed Wyeth's realism into a more poetic form. Third is Wang Yidong. Likewise, he focuses on ordinary people and rural life. He observed Wyeth's technical skill, but tended to nurturing China's rural sense. Using bright colors, especially red and stone and stronger light, he expresses the warmth of rural life. His bright series creates a timeless, tender memory of rural China. Comparing their colors, Wyeth's are soft earth tones, creating a restaurant mood. While Wang Yidong's colors are highly saturated and festive, with stronger Chinese folk characteristics. While borrowing techniques, his color and themes are firmly rooted in Chinese culture. In summary, all three artists were deeply inspired by Wyeth, sought to express personal emotion and foster Western techniques with Chinese culture. However, their paths diverged. Aishuan focused on the plateau's loneliness. He Duolin on poetic melancholy, and Wang Yidong on rural warmth. In conclusion, Wyeth's reception in China was a creative cross-cultural translation, not mimicry. This teaches us cultural exchange is a two-way dialogue. Artists must maintain their cultural identity and true influence inspires authentic expression. As the quote says, artistic integrity is not marginalization, but the birth of new life through collision. Thank you.